The mother cat had no choice. Her 3 kittens were hungry. The scent of food carried by the wind had led them far from their hiding place, and she hoped to find something to fill their empty bellies. But then, the sky rumbled. She picked up her pace, ushering her kittens forward. But before they could reach shelter, the wind howled through the trees, and the rain poured in heavy sheets, flooding the streets. The smallest kitten, a tiny gray one with big blue eyes, struggled to keep up the pace. The rain was too strong. A rush of water surged down the street. The mother cat turned just in time to see that her tiny gray kitten was swept away by the flood. She let out a desperate yowl and tried to follow, but the current was too fast. The little gray kitten tumbled down the gutter. Max, a strong and kind-hearted golden labrador, perked up his ears. He had been resting on the wooden floor at the backyard of the house. When he heard it, a soft, pitiful mewling. His instincts kicked in. Someone needed help. Following the sound, Max trotted into the storm. He sniffed the air, searching for the scent. The cries grew louder. Then, near a gutter filled with rushing water, he saw her, a tiny kitten, no bigger than his paw, trembling and soaked to the bone. She had been separated from her mother, lost in the storm. The water was rising fast, and she was too small to escape on her own. Max knew he had to act fast. Carefully, he lowered his head and nudged her with his nose. She let out a weak meow, but was too cold and tired to resist. Gently, Max scooped her up in his mouth, careful not to hurt her, and carried her away from the flooding streets. Through the rain, he ran back home. When he reached home, his owner, Mrs. Miller, gasped at the sight. Mrs. Miller quickly wrapped the kitten in a warm towel and brought her inside. Max lay beside her, his big warm body pressing close, sharing his heat. The kitten, still weak but safe, curled into him, her tiny paws kneading his fur as if she already knew. This was her protector. She had found a home. Max licked her tiny head, his tail wagging. He had saved her, but more than that, he had found a new friend.